Can you really get around Bangkok using only public transportation? Is it actually convenient, comfortable, and easy to use? What are the main problems with Bangkok public transport? And is there a reliable way to track transit vehicles so you know if and when it's going to arrive? Stand clear of the closing doors! This video is one of my 10-chapter series exploring Bangkok, focusing on public transportation, how it works, and why it's so much fun to explore. Before we begin our ride, let me introduce myself. I'm Transit Nomad, a world traveler, business owner, music composer, filmmaker, and life coach on a mission to explore cities through the lens of public transportation. Please consider paying your fare by liking and subscribing or buying me a coffee using the link below. All aboard, let's go! Our next chapter is going to be route coverage, transfers, signage, and convenience. Being a huge city, Bangkok offers a very extensive public transportation network that keeps growing. You can get almost anywhere using buses. The question is, how long would it take and how many transfers would you have to make? And is the bus that's supposed to show up actually going to show up? There have been a few times when I tried to reach my destination using buses that never showed up. The information displayed on Google Maps, Transit, and other bus tracking apps is often inaccurate. The only app that works more or less okay is called Via Bus. It can be downloaded for free on any device. But sometimes it displays vehicles on your route that do not exist in real life or are having a lunch break. So if you see a bus that is not moving on the map or is moving too slowly, just forget about it. Also, keep in mind that sometimes the traffic is so bad that walking is faster than riding a bus. In most cases, it's best to use buses for entertainment purposes or as a slow and fun way to explore the city. I would not rely on buses for taking care of business or commuting unless you know for sure that your specific route is reliable. Bangkok bus fleet is insanely huge and consists of approximately 16,000 vehicles that service 470 routes, some of which are super long. Because of heavy traffic and no priority for buses, a lot of extra vehicles are required for each route. Some bus stops in Bangkok have shelters with benches, maps, information signs, or estimated bus arrival times. But many bus stops, especially those that are not as popular, do not have any information at all. The distance between bus stops is not too short, so when there is no traffic, buses can be really fast. But obviously not as fast as proper rapid transit, such as MRT subway or BTS SkyTrain. The main problem with rapid transit in Bangkok is the fact that it's not extensive enough and doesn't cover many neighborhoods. With several new lines and extensions under construction, Bangkok seems to be slowly moving in the right direction. Another bonus point for Bangkok is a direct rapid transit connection between the airport and the city. But transferring between different lines often requires exiting one system, taking a walk, and then entering another system. Information signs do exist and are helpful, so chances are you won't get lost. Just be prepared to spend some extra time on transfers. Bangkok is also actively using its rivers and canals for boat transit services, which makes it a great alternative to being stuck in traffic. There are many routes to choose from that are useful for both commuting and sightseeing. My favorite line is the shorter one that runs every 12 minutes between Prantunam Pier and Panfa Lillard Pier, and the longer one that also runs every 12 minutes between Prantunam Pier and Wat Sibunrung Pier. These boats are fast and loud, and riding them was a lot of fun. Take a look and have a listen. Just keep in mind that they stop running at 6 p.m., so this activity should be done during daytime. Overall, I'm going to give Bangkok route coverage, transfers, signage, and convenience a score of 6 out of 10. Did you know that Bangkok has one of the most interesting transit fleets that I've ever seen anywhere in the world? You can experience riding lots of different vintage buses that in many other parts of the world would belong only in museums. And believe it or not, Bangkok transit vehicles are actually much cleaner than transit vehicles in many American cities. Subscribe right now and keep watching to learn all the fun and useful parts about Bangkok and its public transportation. And keep in mind that instead of waiting for short chapters to be released over time, you can support my channel and watch the entire video right now at buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad. It also comes with my Bangkok PDF guide that is simply a must-have if you plan on visiting Bangkok or consider moving there. I spent many days riding it personally after living in Bangkok for several weeks. Think about it, for the price that's lower than the cost of one cheap meal, you can make your entire trip much more smooth and enjoyable while saving yourself lots of time and money. I also offer upgrades for personal trip planning, life coaching, and business consulting, with all the details available at buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad. Our next chapter is rolling stock, cleanliness, comfort, and safety.